Welcome back to my channel Celeb Buzz. Please share and subscribe and press the bell icon for new updates. They said it would never happen, but sometimes the world changes in a single heartbeat, a single photograph, a single moment. Frozen in time that shatters every rumor, every denial, every carefully crafted illusion. Tonight, that moment belongs to Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas. For years, their names have echoed through the corridors of Hollywood. Tom, the eternal leading man. A legend who has danced with danger and defied gravity, both on screen and off. Ana, the rising star, whose eyes hold secrets and whose smile can light up the darkest room. Two lives. Two stories, running parallel till now. It began as a whisper, a rumor, barely audible, lost in the noise of 1,000 headlines. But then, in the quiet hills of Vermont, far from the flashing lights and the endless questions, something changed. Camera shutter clicked, and the world saw what it was never meant to see. Tom and Ana, hand in hand, walking beneath the golden leaves, no bodyguards, no scripts, no masks, just two souls, lost in each other as if the world had melted away. For Tom, love has always been a battlefield. He has loved and lost in the harshest glare of the public eye. He has been the hero, the heartbreaker, the enigma. But in that moment, with Ana by his side, he was simply a man vulnerable, hopeful, searching for something real. Ana, too, has known the price of fame. She has been adored, judged, misunderstood. She has played roles that demanded everything and given more than she ever thought she could. But here, the quiet of Vermont, she found something she could not fake. A connection, a truth. The world watched, breathless, as the news broke. It's official. The headlines screamed, echoing across every screen, every feed, every whispered conversation. But behind those words, so simple, its final was a story far more complicated. A story of longing, of risk, of two people daring to believe in love again, even when the world had already written their stories for them. Tom Cruise, a name that needs no introduction. For decades, he has been the face of adventure, the symbol of daring, the man who runs faster, jumps higher, and dreams bigger than anyone else. But behind the dazzling smile and the blockbuster roles, there's a man who has known heartbreak, a man who has loved and lost, who has seen his private life dissected and displayed for all to see. He has been called many things: hero, heartthrob, enigma, but rarely has he been seen as just Tom, a man searching for something real. And then there is Ana de Armas, a star. On the rise, her talent undeniable, her beauty captivating. She has crossed oceans, broken barriers, and captured hearts with every role she plays. But fame is a double-edged sword. For every red carpet, there is a shadow. For every adoring fan, a critic waiting to pounce. Ana has learned to guard her heart, to keep her secrets close, to trust only a chosen few. So how did these two souls, so different yet so alike, find each other? How did their paths, winding and unpredictable, finally cross in the quiet hills of Vermont? It didn't happen overnight. It never does. There were rumors. Of course, there always are whispers in the dark, glances exchanged at industry parties. It's a shared laugh here, a lingering look there, but nothing concrete, nothing that could be captured, analyzed, or confirmed until that day. A day like any other, and yet unlike any other. The air was crisp, the leaves painted in shades of gold and fire. Tom and Ana, far from the chaos of Hollywood, walked side by side. No entourage, no flashing lights, just two people, lost in conversation, their hands finding each other as if by instinct. A camera shutter clicked. A moment, frozen in time, and suddenly the world knew. But what did it take for Tom to reach for Ana's hand? What did it cost Ana to trust, to let herself be seen not as a star, not as a character, but as a woman in love? We may never know the full story. Some things are too private, too sacred to ever be shared. But we can feel it in the way they look at each other, in the way they walk together, as if every step is a promise to try, to hope, to believe. There is a kind of courage in loving someone when the world is watching. Every gesture, every word, every glance is scrutinized, dissected, judged. It would be easier to hide, to pretend, to keep their hearts locked away. But Tom and Anna chose a different path. They chose honesty. They chose vulnerability. They chose each other. There is a kind of magic in finding someone who sees you truly, sees you beneath the layers of fame and fear. Someone who knows your story, your scars, your dreams. Someone who stands by your side, not because of who you are to the world, but because of who you are to them. Tom and Anna have found that magic, and for a moment, the world is reminded that even the brightest stars are searching for the same thing. We all are connection, understanding, a place to belong. As the sun set over Vermont and the cameras faded into the distance, Tom and Anna held on to each other, not as actors, not as icons, but as two hearts daring to hope, daring to believe that love, in all its messy, complicated glory, is worth fighting for. In that golden hour when the world seemed to pause, they stood together, silent, but understood. The air was cool. The leaves whispered in the gentle breeze. And for a moment, the noise of fame, the weight of expectation, all faded away. It was just them, two people stripped of all pretense, holding on to something fragile and beautiful. What comes next? No one can say love is never simple. It is a journey, not a destination. It is a winding road, full of unexpected turns, sudden storms, moments of breathtaking clarity. There will be challenges, doubts, and days when the world feels too heavy. There'll be times when the past threatens to overshadow the present, when old wounds ache and new fears arise. But tonight, it is real. Tonight, it is enough. Think about what it means to risk everything for a chance at happiness, to open your heart, knowing it could be broken, to trust, knowing you could be betrayed, to step into the unknown, guided only by hope and the quiet certainty that this, right here, is worth it. Tom and Anna have taken that leap, and in doing so, they have given hope. 2 millions who still believe in love's power to heal, to transform, to redeem. Maybe you've been there yourself. Maybe you've loved and lost. Or watched someone you care about struggle to find their place in the world. Maybe you know what it's like to feel alone, even in a crowd, to wonder if anyone will ever truly see you, truly understand you. But stories like this remind us that we are never truly alone, that somewhere, someone is searching for us. Just as we are searching for them, it's easy to become cynical, to believe that love is just a story told in movies, a fantasy that fades in the harsh light of reality. But every now and then, a story comes along that challenges that belief. Story that reminds us of the courage it takes to love, the strength it takes to forgive. It's the hope it takes to begin again. Tom and Anna's story is not. It's just about romance. It's about resilience. It's about two people who have faced the storms of life and chosen, again and again, to keep moving forward. It's about finding light in the darkness and holding on to it, no matter how fleeting it may seem. So let this story be a reminder that love is possible. Even when it seems out of reach, that happiness can be found in the most unexpected places. That sometimes the greatest stories are the ones we never saw coming. Imagine the courage it took for Tom to let someone in again. After all the heartbreak, all the scrutiny, all the years spent building walls. Imagine the trust Anna had to place in him, to believe that she could be loved for who she truly is, not just for the role she plays or the image she projects. Their journey is a testament to the power of vulnerability. It's the beauty of taking chances. And maybe, just maybe, their story can inspire us to do the same, to reach out, to take risks, to believe that love is worth fighting for, even when it scares us. Because in the end, it's not the grand gestures or the perfect moments that define a relationship. It's the quiet, everyday acts of kindness, the willingness to listen, to forgive, to try again as the days turn into weeks, and the world moves on to the next headline. Tom and Anna's story will continue unfolding in private, away from the cameras, in the quiet moments that matter most. The world may be quick to forget, but for them, every sunrise brings a new chapter. Every shared smile, every whispered conversation, every gentle touch becomes a thread in the tapestry of their lives together. It is in these small, unguarded moments that love truly grows far from the spotlight, far from the noise. There will be laughter and tears, joy and pain, triumphs and setbacks. No love story is ever perfect. There will be days when the world feels heavy, when doubts creep in, when the past threatens to cast its shadow over the present. But there will also be days filled with light days, when the simplest things, like a walk in the park or a shared cup of coffee, feel extraordinary simply because they are together. There will be moments of celebration, of quiet victories, of dreams whispered in the dark, and through it all, they will have each other. And that, perhaps, is the greatest gift of all. Because in the end, it's not the grand gestures or the public declarations that define a relationship. It's the everyday acts of love, the patience, the understanding, the willingness to listen and forgive. It's the comfort of knowing that, no matter what happens, you have someone by your side who believes in you, who sees you, who chooses you again and again. So if you find yourself doubting, if you wonder whether love is still possible in a world that often feels cold and indifferent, remember this story? Remember that even the brightest stars are searching for connection, for understanding, for a place to belong. Remember that you are not alone in your hopes, your fears, your dreams. We all long for someone to share our journey, someone who will stand with us through the storms and celebrate with us in the sunshine. Maybe you've been hurt before. Maybe you've built walls around your heart, afraid to let anyone in. Maybe you've watched others find happiness and wondered if it would ever be your turn. But stories like Tom and Anna's remind us that love can find us when we least expect it, that it can arrive quietly on an ordinary day and change everything. Let this story be a spark or reminder that love is always worth the risk, that happiness is not a destination, but a journey we take, one step at a time, that sometimes the greatest stories are the ones we never saw coming. It's easy to become cynical, to believe that fairy tales are just for the movies. But real love is not about perfection. It's about two imperfect people choosing to face life together, to support each other, to grow together. Think about the courage it takes to open your heart, to trust again after being hurt, to believe in the possibility of something beautiful. Tom and Anna have shown us that it's never too late to start again. Never too late to hope. Never too late to love. Their story is a testament to resilience, to the power of vulnerability, to the beauty of second chances, and maybe, just maybe, their journey can inspire you to take a chance on love too, to reach out, to let someone in, to believe that you are worthy of happiness, because love is not just for the lucky or the famous. It's for all of us. It's for anyone who dares to dream, spares to hope, who dares to believe. If this story moved you, if you believe in second chances and unexpected love, let your voice be heard. Like this video, subscribe to Celebooz for more untold stories, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Tell us about your own journey, your own hopes, your own dreams, because sometimes the greatest stories are the ones we never saw coming. And sometimes all it takes is a single moment, single touch to change everything. So hold on to hope, hold on to love, and remember, your story is still being written. Every day is a new page, a new opportunity, a new chance to find the happiness you deserve. Don't be afraid to take risks, to be vulnerable. Let yourself be seen, because somewhere out there, someone is searching for you. Just as you are searching for them, let Tom and Anna's story be a reminder that love is real, that it is possible, that it is worth fighting for. No matter where you are on your journey, no matter what you've been through, there is always hope. There is always a chance for a new beginning, a new chapter, a new love. So as you go about your day, carry this story with you. Let it inspire you, comfort you, give you courage. Remember, the greatest stories are not always the ones that make the headlines. Sometimes they're the quiet moments, the whispered promises, the simple acts of kindness that change our lives forever. Thank you for watching, for believing, for being a part of the Celebooz family. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Your story matters, and who knows, maybe the next great love story is yours.